Hi Libra, welcome. Sorry, mic issue. Hi Libra, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. If you haven't got yours yet, you've still got a few days to get your retrograde survival kit for half price, $19.99 versus $39.99. I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you. So this week, when I went into my intuition and my meditation, what I saw was an eagle. And it wasn't just any normal eagle. It had something in its claws and it was delivering something, right? So this week, the message was just the messenger, right? So wherever it is that this is coming from, whether this is it's something to do with work, whether it's something to do with personal life, whether it's and for some of you, I actually feel like this relates to your family. I feel like it's going to be a family member, and I feel like this week you're getting some form of news that may be challenging in that respect. And it's kind of like somebody is just the messenger, right? And for a lot of you, I feel like it's going to be a parent that delivers some news, and it makes you kind of like, I'm gonna lose it, like I can't believe you're telling me this. It's really important that you don't shoot the messenger this week, right? So whatever it is that's being delivered to you, it really doesn't come from the person telling you this. It really doesn't, and it really is that cold kind of don't shoot the messenger sort of vibe. That was the energy that I got from it. So let's have a look at your cards and see what comes through. Oh. Okay, so straight away you've got the Hermit card. Now, in all decks, the Hermit card has been very active this week. Now, I have to say this really, for me, it feels like something that you already kind of saw coming, because the Hermit card talks about you making yourself still, right? And the fact that this is in your Destiny card, this week you might need to regroup. You might need to remove yourself from a situation. You might be witnessing something in your family, and I feel like it's your family. And when I say your family, I don't mean like if you've got a wife and kids. I mean, this feels like your wider family. So your parents, your siblings, if you have any, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, all that sort of stuff. And the feeling that I get from it is you're going to be told something that really riles you up. It's going to really get under your skin. And because you've got the Hermit card as the Destiny card, it's basically saying remove yourself from the situation. If you haven't seen the weekly general overview, please check it out, because you will understand why you need to find some sort of a distance. It will make all of this clear to you. But your Destiny card says that you're pulling away this week, and it's because it's almost like you're formulating what to do. It's like, okay, you know what, I can't deal with this right now because it's too raw, it's too sort of close to home, so to speak. So your direction card, let's give it some context, is the Judgment card. So it looks like there is a recurring issue in the family. It could be that person that's always getting into trouble, with the police. Like if it's a young person, it could be that person that, always falls off the wagon and starts drinking again, or that person that, for some of you, this might be that you find out that somebody's gambling again. That's the feeling that I get from it. It could be like an uncle, a brother, a sister, somebody in your family, not necessarily, because your family is your family if you're married and you have kids, but this feels like you're, not the family that you create, the family that you come from. There's something happening there, and it's a recurring theme. And it could be this week that you're like, do you know what? I've done it too many times. I've stepped in to help too many times. I've taken this upon myself too many times. And this time I'm not doing it. It could be that you just say, you know what, I'm going to remove myself from it. And that really is going to be the best use of your energy this week, right? Because like I said, whoever it is that tells you this is telling you because they're concerned. It's not to stir shit, It's just because they're kind of like at a loss as to what to do. And you're usually the person that fixes or mediates. Your insight card, you've got the Four of Swords. Do nothing. This is not it's not for you to deal with. And it's an interesting one, because this week the theme kind of feels like that for everybody. It's almost like everyone's dealing with their own crap this week, and it's like, you know what, where I would usually make time to fix or heal or help or something, you know, somebody else, I haven't got it in me this week. Not because I'm exhausted or depleted, although that might be for some of you. It's more a case of I've done it too many times, and this is going to be one of those times where you're just going to have to learn on your own, you know. And that's not just the person that's having the issue, it's the people that are usually there to pick up the pieces. Everybody this week in some way, shape or form is having to take on their own stuff, right? So interesting, you know, your Four of Swords basically says hand back and do nothing. This is a week for you to kind of hands off. You know what, I'm not going to shoot the messenger, but I'm also not getting involved. This is all on you. You do your thing. All right, I'm really sorry it's not a positive message like it you know, like it often is, but you know me by now. I give you what I feel you need to hear, rather than, you know, glossing over what's going to be a challenge for you. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Take care, and I'll see you soon.